something that we all have, we don't think about every day, we always overlook, and we kind of all take for granted. We have the ability to let people into it as guests, but it's something that's always ours. Within 8 months, I lived in 4 different places. I went from having my own house to myself, to moving back into my childhood home, to living in 2 different apartments in 2 different states. It's been a whirlwind, but, there is blessing to it. And now that I'm back here, one thing that was super important to me was to maximize my space. I'm trying to do so many different things at once within this space, which is much smaller than my previous house. So I almost feel a pressure to make the best decision that's going to be everything I need and everything that I want, so I can get this sense of home again, or a sense of my own space. So I just kind of got overwhelmed, and I made sure to reach out to somebody that I know is very knowledgeable, that I appreciate highly, and that's always there for me when I need the most help. You can take so much time to plan out how you want to make something your own, and you look at every possible angle, and you want to think of everything and do it to the best that you can. But after a while, you can only do so much planning before you just have to start taking action and making the most of it. And if there's something that doesn't go right, it's awesome because you can change it.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around.
And no matter how hard you want to take what you're trying to accomplish seriously, sometimes the best thing you can do is just have as much fun with it as you possibly can.
I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna.
And when you're trying to accomplish something that's so important to you, something that really defines how important any task you're doing is how you respond once you realize you're facing adversity because your plans are actually going wrong, or you don't have everything you need in order to accomplish the goal you set out for yourself. It's in the moments where you're alone and there's just silence that you determine what it is you're going to do to make sure you can still make progress. And when you've done as much as you possibly can, for as long as you possibly can, it's important that you take time to show appreciation and love to the people that you're doing for. But no matter what kind of mess you're left with at night, it's always there for you the next morning. So never feel like you have to pressure or rush the process. When you devise the right plan that can help you overcome the adversity and you take the time to get the tools you need, it makes you appreciate that process of what you're trying to accomplish that much more. And then before you know it, what you were hoping to accomplish starts coming closer and closer. You're getting things back to where they were or you'd like them to be. You start to see the vision you've laid out in your mind come to life, and it just adds to the continued motivation that you have. And sometimes what's really cool is when you're in these moments and you're doing these accomplishments, it brings you back to something that used to be a huge passion of yours, and you almost get to view that passion in a new light, in a new perspective. You gain appreciation for what you used to have, even if it's still there, but not in the same way as before. And the fact that you have the opportunity to even re-experience a past passion is a gift in itself. No matter how much more difficult it may be now or how much different it looks, some people, once they lose their passion or their ability to do a craft that they once loved, it dies that day. But I was able to have the opportunity to still find a way. And sometimes that's all you can do in life, is just try to find a way to accomplish what it is that you have on your heart. And it'll be difficult because you don't have the same resources you used to before, or the same space or the same time, but when you still make it happen no matter what and no matter how it looks, you feel great about what you're doing. The adversity, the difficulty just makes it that much better for when you finally finish. And just because the process isn't super glamorous doesn't take away from it. You got to remember that a lot of what we see now is people's highlights and a flashy interpretation of what it took to achieve that post or whatever it is that they're showing, but everything that led up to that isn't always perfect. It isn't awesome. It isn't great. They're probably angry or even maybe hateful of what they're trying to do, but at the end of the day, as long as you continue to work hard, you will get that sense of peace back. You'll get that sense of accomplishment, and you'll finally feel what it was you were looking for so hard. And for me, I was trying to find my own.